Once upon a time, King Devdhar ruled over Raigad. King Devdhar was a just and devout ruler. But there was a great sorrow in his life. He had no children. This thought constantly troubled him.
बचाओ बचाओ
बचाओ बचाओ।
अरे अरे बचाओ।
Meanwhile, natural disasters and political crises also arose in the kingdom,
बचाओ
due to which the
बचाओ।
condition of the state started worsening even more.
बचाओ। अरे अरे बचाओ।
The royal treasury was depleting, and the king could not find any solution to this crisis.
Mantri ji, it seems that our kingdom has been cursed by the evil eye of someone.
Maharaj, do not worry. We will surely find a solution.
The sorrow of being childless was already unbearable, and now this crisis.
To deal with this problem, why don't we seek guidance from the Guruji?
Mantri ji, you are right. Guruji's guidance is the only solution to our problems. Please make arrangements to have Guruji invited to our court.
The minister conveys the king's message to Guruji. The next day, Guruji arrives at King Devdhar's court. His arrival brings a sense of peace to the atmosphere.
Gurudev, welcome to our kingdom. I am blessed by your arrival.
Rajan, tell me, what is the worry in your mind? You can speak to me without hesitation.
Gurudev, I am childless, and this thought deeply disturbs me. I worry about how my lineage will continue after me. Moreover, the crises in the kingdom are increasing.
Rajan, your concern is valid, but every crisis has a solution. Are you truly ready to come out of this crisis?
Gurudev, I am ready to do anything. Please show me the way.
Rajan, I have a solution to your problem. But you will have to perform a special task.
Gurudev, I am ready for any kind of task. Please tell me what I must do.
Rajan, this task will challenge your prestige and ego. You will have to beg for alms from a beggar. This very act can bring prosperity to your kingdom and your life.
Begging from a beggar? Gurudev, how will this task resolve the kingdom's crisis?
This is your test, Rajan. Only when you let go of your ego will the crisis in your kingdom be resolved.
Obeying Guruji's words, King Devdhar sent his minister to search for a beggar. The next day, the minister set out in search of a prominent beggar in the kingdom, Magan. Magan lived a very simple life, and he had never even dreamed that the king would come looking for him.
Oh Magan, we have come looking for you. We are in great need of you.
Sir, what mistake have I made that you are looking for me?
Magan, you have made no mistake. Maharaj has summoned you to the court.
Sir, if I have made any mistake, please forgive me.
Do not be afraid, Magan. There is no need to worry.
Me? But what does the king want from me? I am just a simple beggar.
That is why the king has called for you.
So, will the Maharaj give me charity?
No, Magan. Today you must give charity to the Maharaj.
Are you joking, sir? What can I possibly give to the Maharaj?
You have to give whatever you have. Guruji has said that this will resolve the kingdom's crisis.
Mantri ji, you are putting me in a dilemma, but fine. I cannot refuse your words.
Magan sets out with the minister towards the royal court. The minister, bringing Magan the beggar, presents him in the royal court.
Maharaj, this is Magan, the beggar of our kingdom.
Long live the king. But, Maharaj, what can I possibly give you?
Magan, today, the charity you give will bring prosperity to our kingdom.
It is my honor, Maharaj.
Magan, I, the King Devdhar of this kingdom, beg you, the charity you give, the kingdom shall forever remain indebted to it.
Magan starts thinking. He only has some grains received through begging.
If I give away all my grains, I will have nothing left. I should only give a little.
Magan, from his sack, gives only a handful of grains to the king.
Mantri ji, give Magan a gift in return for his charity.
The minister gives Magan a pouch equal in weight to the grains he had given.
Magan, here is your reward. But open it only after reaching home.
Gurudev, I have completed the task as you instructed. Will the kingdom's crisis now be resolved?
Rajan, by letting go of your ego, you have done the right thing. The kingdom's conditions will now certainly improve.
As soon as King Devdhar let go of his ego and begged from Magan, prosperity returned to the kingdom. The fields flourished with crops, and the people became happy once again.
Now I understand that a true king is the one who frees himself from ego and works for the welfare of his people.
Meanwhile, Magan, carrying that pouch, quickly reaches his home. Then, he calls out to his wife, Dulari.
Dulari. Oh Dulari, come out quickly.
Why are you making such a noise? Looks like you received a treasure in charity.
Come here, I will tell you everything. Today, I was not a beggar but a giver.
What happened?
Magan narrates the entire incident to his wife.
Let's see what the king has given you.
Dulari quickly opens the pouch and is astonished to find gold coins inside.
It seems that the king has given me gold coins equal to the weight of the grains I donated.
Oh, then, why you had not given all your grains to the king?
Magan and his wife regret the charity they have given.
Alas! I should not have been so stingy.
One should not be stingy while giving charity. Perhaps this is the biggest lesson.
The importance of charity is not just in its quantity, but in the intention behind giving it. Charity should always be done from the heart, whether it is small or large. We must also keep in mind that charity should not be bragged about, because doing so diminishes the reward of the charity.